basically, we're kind of doing like a part 2 of just talking about relationships, and we found a few different questions that we're going to answer to see how we would deal with the situations.
Yeah, so it's kind of like scenarios.
Yeah, if it was different situations, that it's like asking how we would deal with them if it was in our lives.
What would you do if you were sleeping with someone and one minute they want to carry on and develop the relationship, and the next minute they want to do nothing? They want nothing to do with you. I would just
end it out straight away.
I couldn't deal with the up down.
No.
I just think that plays with your head. If you spent a lot of time with this person and stuff, and you want the relationship, you're going to be thinking, oh, and then if his then reciprocating those feelings, you're going to be like, oh my god, and then he's like, oh fucking hell, like I don't want to be with you, whatever.
Yeah.
That's time that you're wasting.
You can't be in a relationship with someone who one second is like, oh, I fucking really like you, blah blah blah, and then the next minute is like, I don't want to see you anymore.
I couldn't deal with the up down.
Absolutely fucking not. How dare you mess around with me like that? No. Absolutely.
I would just cut it off. I'd be like, right, if you don't want anything to do with me, I'm fucking off, because...
Bye, I'll go find someone else. Thank you, see you later, never bye, thanks. Yeah. Next question.
Right, next question.
Next question.
How would you deal with being in a long distance relationship?
I honestly don't know if I could do it.
Well, I wouldn't know.
No, we haven't experienced it, but like...
I think it would put a lot more strain, because obviously you're not able to see or talk to each other as often as you would.
Yeah, especially if it's somewhere that has like time difference. Like if it's that far that there's a lot of time difference. Because like if there's like 5 hours difference, that's a lot of time where like one of you's going to be asleep. Maybe and the other one's not. Like I feel like that's so stressful.
I feel like, you know, when you come back and reconnect, I feel like that time would be so much more valuable.
Oh yes, so true.
Because you know then you're not going to see them for ages.
Yeah, because if you see someone every day, you just kind of like take it for granted, don't you?
Well, yeah.
And you just expect it and that's it, and you get used to it. But like, I think part of it is really romantic, having a long distance relationship.
I think it is.
Like it makes you appreciate each other so much more. So there are like loads of cons to it that you can't see each other all the time, but in a way that's a good thing, because when you do see each other,
I think it would stress me out. You can't always be in a long distance relationship. No. Obviously, like if it's like work stuff, or if you've met and that's a long distance relationship. But there's one point where you're gonna get married, I was gonna say, or when you want to move in together, like there's gonna have to be
compromise.
You know, one of you's gonna have to be like, right, okay.
That's so scary. I could not move to a different country. I'd be like, mate, you're gonna have to come here. I can't leave.
Like, you're leaving all your family for this one person.
Yeah, and I think you'd have to properly learn to trust someone, because like obviously like people get nervous about someone going on a night out than like not being with them for that long, but when they're fucking that far away from you, and they could have a whole different life really where they are, which is what I think I'd get stressed out about that. I feel like I have no clue what you're doing half the time. Like you could be doing anything and I wouldn't know. Compromise is so important as well. Like it shouldn't be one of you just going to the other place all the time. It should be taking it in turns. The trips that you have, they should be like longer than a few days if you can. Do you know what I mean? Like have longer periods of time.
I would want to at least a few months if I wasn't then going to see them for a few months.
Literally, yeah.
I should just go around for the weekend being like...
Yeah, and it's like, see you in 6 months.
Right, what would you do if your boyfriend had become really private with his phone and deleted pictures of you off his social media?
I would fucking flip, I'm not going to lie. Like, I get it if... It's different if they stop uploading pictures of you, because maybe they're just not in the mood or they can't be asked on social media, because that's fair enough. But the fact that, like the thought of him going and literally deleting all the pictures for no apparent reason that we know of,
and then being like secretive with his phone and stuff, I'd be like...
Yeah, I'd be like, mate, I'm sorry, you're obviously hiding something, like blatantly hiding something.
I was gonna say, if he's been fine with it before and then it's like you suddenly feel this massive change, I'd be like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, like you'd know something, you'd have to just speak. I'd just be like,
look.
Yeah. I'd be like, and we all know there's something going on, but you're just not addressing it.
I'd just like, look, is there something going on? And then if he's like all defensive, then you're like, fuck.
Yeah, like there could be a reason that... Yeah, literally. Like, the thing is though, you can't go straight to conclusions like I would. You have to like actually speak to him. You just be calm. Yeah.
Because you don't want to get his back up and be like, oh... If he hasn't actually done anything, because that
and he might be like, oh, you're a psycho, you want to go through my phone. But why do men do that? Like, I'm sorry, but if you're being secretive, it's going to make us wonder, isn't it?
So when's the last time you were called a psycho?
I don't even want to talk about that situation because absolutely fucking not. You just need to address it and just be like, mate, what the hell is going on? I would end it, I'm not gonna lie.
It's like, even if he's only deleted like the recent ones, I'd be like, are you trying to make it look like you're single? Like,
yeah. Because why else would you? Why else?
I know, because surely you're going to be proud of the person that you're with, so you don't want to show them off. Right, I fully get it if you're one of those people who don't want to put the whole relationship and stuff on social media, but if he's already done that and then taken them off...
Yeah, just address it and see what the little shit has to say.
What would you do if your boyfriend was calling you names and putting you down constantly but plays it off as a joke?
I mean, I think it's hard because they could have a slightly different sense of humour to you that's just a bit darker and a bit...
Mate, it's not fucking funny though, is it?
No, but if he knows that you don't find that funny... What are you laughing at?
Because I've just got this scenario and it's really funny. Being like, oh... What? Just him calling you name and then being like, that's funny, isn't it?
And he went, oh, you're a fucking slut. I'd be like,
what? And then him just being like, I'm just joking.
See, it's different if it's like, oh, you're a slut and stuff. That's fucking out of order. But if they're, oh, you dickhead. Like, I call Josh a dickhead all the time.
Yeah.
Like, when you both know it's banter, it's fine. But when it gets to a level when it's really personal and you're like...
Yeah, and if he knows that you aren't comfortable with it...
Yeah, and if you're actually getting offended by it, like, that's not okay.
I think you'd just have to sit down and have a conversation and be like, I don't know if it's you just being... having a joke, whatever, but I personally don't find it funny. I find it actually kind of offensive. Yeah,
if you hate it, you need to let him know that you don't like it, otherwise he's just going to keep doing it.
Because it might just be a misunderstanding. Yeah, if he carries on after you've had a conversation or doesn't get it, then I think you have an issue because that's just not very nice. No,
if he knows you hate it and he carries on doing it, that's fucking out of order. I'll be like, mate, if you want to call me a slut one more time, I'm going to hurt you.
So, what are your views on going back to an ex if they've made it clear it's purely just sexual?
Absolutely not.
Don't, because you've already been there, you've had the feelings.
They can easily come back. Definitely for an ex.
Massively.
Feelings can so easily
I think it's dangerous territory anyway.
Yeah.
And then fucking hell with an ex.
I think even just talking to an ex is difficult. Let alone to get involved sexually with an ex. And I just think like, no.
They're an ex for a reason. You cut them out.
Yeah.
So don't go back to them because now you're just backtracking and wasting your time.
Literally, you ended for a reason, so there's no reason to go back. I know it's hard when you really think, oh shit, I really like this person. Like if you're still in love with them.
You know when you're an ex, you never go back. Do you think there's ever like a circumstance where that doesn't apply? Where like the ex could be the one and you're like,
well I think if it's for a reason that's not actually to do with your relationship. So say like someone had to move away for a job and you thought, do you know what, I just can't carry this on. And then I think them two could come back together because it wasn't actually an issue in their relationship. Do you know what I mean? They weren't having a shitty relationship. It was just because of the circumstances outside of the relationship that it had to end. I mean, if there's like cheating involved and toxic stuff, then no, don't go back.
No. Right, what would you do if your boyfriend is fine when he's with you but acts really distant over text, but you know he messages friends and is online?
I'll just be like, why? I'll be like, what am I? Why?
I'll be like, it just confuses me a bit because if he's fine with you when...
Yeah, it's not like he doesn't like you. It's not like
he's not interested at all. It's not like you have to message him fucking 24/7.
No. It would depend on how much you see each other. Like if you only saw each other once a week, you can't just not fucking speak for a whole week. Like that's not a relationship then, do you know what I mean? Even if you don't speak a lot, just to check in with each other or whatever. Or say like if it was because he's got a busy schedule, even though that's not true. But if he said that's what it was, then you should say like, we're going to have this slotted time. If he said he doesn't like texting, then just be like, right, for at least like half an hour a day or something, can we just FaceTime?
Yeah.
Just to keep the communication there, because if you don't see each other, you can't
just not see each other.
Yeah.
Like even if you only see each other like 2-3 times a week, you've still like stuff happens during those days that you want to speak about.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't want to speak to the person that you like.
But if he's happy to message his friends,
yeah, I'd be like, what's your fucking issue? There's a problem here and we need to fix it.
Right, how would you feel if your boyfriend told you he was going on a lad's holiday, bearing in mind all his friends are single?
It's one of them things where you don't really have a right to be pissed off because he hasn't done anything wrong. And obviously you should trust the person you're with. But I think if you're surrounded by people... Yeah. I think if he was surrounded by people that are all in relationships,
it would be completely different.
Yeah, but because because he's going to feel like the only one out. Yeah, because if everyone else is out pulling and he's like, oh, I can't, you're going to be worrying, aren't you?
Yeah, everyone else is just going to be sat there and you're going to be like, cool, everyone's getting off with someone, you're like, okay,
should we go?
I'd worry because I'm thinking you're going to be under the influence of all these single lads, under alcohol,
girls in bikinis.
I wouldn't want to be a psycho. I think as soon as you worry, you're branded as a psycho.
I know.
You know, just reassure them that you trust them. Yeah. You know nothing's gonna happen.
And then if something does happen, and
you don't have the right to be like, you're not fucking going.
No, I'd never say that. No. If they came back and they'd done something, then you know he's not the one.
Yeah.
I'm not mean like you. If anything, that's helped you out. If anything, yeah, you could think of it as like a good test. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
see how strong your relationship is.
Good in.
Because he could go, and but when he comes back, you'll know how he really feels about you. Because he'll be like, fucking hell, I've missed you. Like, I wish you'd been there with us. And then you'd be like, fucking hell, I love you. But then, like, if he's gone back and like, I'm sorry, like, I had sex with a girl, I got off with someone, then you know he's not fucking worth it.
So this one is, any advice on how to start up a conversation with someone?
This sounds bad, but I would, if it's someone you don't know at all, like you've never met them, but you've like, say you saw them on Facebook or something, I'd do a bit of stalking, and I'd be like, right, let's find out what he likes. Like if there's something on there about like sport, or I don't know, like something about his hobbies, or where he's been away, where he's been on holiday, if he's gone to fucking Australia or something.
I'd try.
Like, oh my god.
If it was me, because you have to put yourself in the position of how you get chatted up. I wouldn't be like, oh, how are you? How's your day? Blah blah blah. No. That's boring as fuck. I'm sorry, it is.
Like, say, like, if you saw, even if it was a lie, if you saw on his page that he'd gone to somewhere like sick, like New Zealand or something, this is what I'd do. I'd message you and be like, me and a couple of friends are thinking about going to New Zealand, and I saw that you've been, I was just wondering if you had any like recommendations. I'd do something like that. Yeah. So it's not like you're trying to be like, hiya, like you're not trying to slide.
Yeah, you're not just,
It's something casual that you're like, oh, do you know what, I just thought I'd ask. Just don't stop it there, just keep the conversation rolling.
Yeah.
Also, this is how
birthdays.
me and my boyfriend got together because we'd said happy birthday to each other or whatever, and then from then on it just carried on. The conversation had carried on.
Yeah.
So if you want to slide and his birthday's coming up, go for it.
Like
and don't be one of them people, if it's someone that you've never met or whatever, if like they ignore your first message, don't keep going. Because you look like a mental person, because I hate when people do that. They don't get the message and I'm like, please leave me alone. Stop sending hey every 5 minutes with fucking cat eyes, go away. If they don't answer, you just have to accept it and carry on with your life.
Move on.
Find someone else.
That's not like it made a difference. Nah.
If they want to speak to you, they'd answer. Don't keep fucking pestering them, because no.
So next one, what would you do if your boyfriend said he won't be completely happy with you until he slept with someone else because of past relationships?
That pisses me off. If we had past relationships but he hadn't.
Yeah.
If you love someone that much, surely it wouldn't matter to you. Like if you're happy with your relationship,
they're basically just making it out that you're not good enough for them.
Yeah.
Because
like surely if you're satisfied, like if you're satisfied with how everything's going with you both, sexually and not, surely it doesn't fucking matter.
Basically, what he wants is a free pass to know that he has you, and then he basically wants you to be like, oh, okay, we'll have a little break, you can go off you can have a quick fuck. You still have the security of you.
Yeah.
Then go out with all these other girls, pull them, blah 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 blah, and then know that he can come back to you.
That fucks me off so much. I think that's so disrespectful. Sorry, if you're happy in a relationship, you don't want that. But fuck off, no.
I don't get it.
That really pisses me off. I would just end it. If he felt like that about me,
if someone ever said that to me, I'd be like,
sorry.
I'd be like, you know what?
I'm not.
You go.
Yeah. And so will I.
Yeah.
Toodaloo.
We're not gonna rekindle this.
Absolutely fucking not. It actually makes you feel ill inside.
Yeah.
I hate it. Why are people so fucking greedy? Isn't that so greedy?
It's so
greedy. He wants to have his cake and eat it. Fuck
off.
Stop. Just get in the bin and appreciate what you've got, for goodness sake.
I know. So how would you react if you've been in a long-term relationship and your best friend suddenly told you she thinks she has feelings for him? Like, the thing is, if you've already been in this long-term relationship and then it's not the start.
No.
Like she's actually just said this.
I would literally tell you to fuck off. Like, I'm not even joking. I'd be so annoyed.
I'm not even sure how this would even happen.
No. Like, get your own lad.
How would you even deal if I went, you know, I actually have feelings for Josh? No, but what would you actually do?
No.
But Soph, if I'm the type of person who would tell you,
no, but the thing is, sometimes you can't help who you like, which is horrible. I get that sometimes you like someone and you don't want to like them, but you do.
But if you think all the circumstances that I would have been with your boyfriend would be with you and your boyfriend.
Well, the thing is, it would depend if you'd liked him the whole fucking time and hadn't told me. Or if you've literally just started getting these fucking random feelings and you're like, mate, I don't know what to do with them. Sorry.
Yeah, but how would you deal with that?
Well, I'd need a bit of time away from you. I'd be like, sorry, but I don't want to see you at the minute. I'm not feeling it. Like, we're going to have to stop this YouTube malarkey for a few weeks. Because I wouldn't want to lose a friendship over a relationship. Like, over a boy. What would you do?
Fuck knows. I don't know, because you're my best friend.
I know. And then I think you can't fucking lose a bloody friendship over a stupid boy.
No.
But then at the same
what if
time,
that stupid boy's could end up being your husband?
Yeah.
Imagine if you fucking broke up with him and I'd be like,
oh my god,
because then what's the point?
See, that's when it becomes disloyal and bad. Like, if I broke up with him and you fucking swooped in, I'd be like, you are a bitch. I think if it was that right at the start and we both liked him the same amount, I'd stop it. Because it's not worth over a boy who I don't really know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But then you'd have to make the understanding that neither of you would.
Yeah.
I could never see. Right. I couldn't see how people find their best friends, like boyfriends or whatever, attractive. Even if you weren't even with him, I wouldn't see him. Yeah. Because I'd see him as your ex.
Yeah. I just think you're not true friends if you go for someone's. Like, I just think it's
I would
weird.
never.
It's just like territory you just don't go in. It just depends. To have some time apart is what I'd do.
No.
I would not
because you're going to be in that pain and she's going to be probably helping you with that.
Yeah.
And then she's going to fucking sleep with him.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Lovely little chat about relationships and boys and friends and blah blah blah. We will see you next time with another video. Alright, I'll see you later then. Bye.